Good morning, friends. Imagine waking up in a time when everything is done by hand, carrying food, building shelters, and moving heavy objects with nothing but muscle. No wheels, no carts, no easy way to travel. Now, picture a young boy who dares to ask, what if there's a better way? Today, I have an incredible story to share with you about curiosity, courage, and the invention that changed everything. In a village called Thunder Creek, a boy named Naras dreamed of something new, something that could make life easier. His idea, a rolling stone that could carry heavy loads, but not everyone was ready for change. Let's dive into this fascinating tale of discovery, resistance, and triumph. In the early morning, a light mist floated above the river and the sun barely shone through the tall trees. Everything felt still, as if waiting for a big change. In a small village named Thunder Creek, people were proud of their hunting skills and stone toolmaking. But they also had a dream: to create something amazing that would make life easier and better. Chapter 1: The Young Inventor. This story is about a boy named Naras. He was curious and filled with energy. While other kids listened to the elders around the fire, Naras wandered around looking for strange rocks. He watched how round stones rolled down hills and wondered why they kept going. The elders noticed that Naras was different. His curiosity made them nervous, but they also respected his desire to learn. They knew he might discover something new. Chapter 2: The Stone Circle. One day, Naras saw a big round boulder tumble down a steep slope. It kept rolling far along the ground. He thought, why? What if we shape a stone into a perfect circle and make it roll on purpose? He told his friend Hulan about his idea. If they had a round disc, it could help carry heavy things or even help people travel more quickly. Hulan thought the idea was odd but exciting. He liked Naras's wild ideas. Chapter 3: The Elder's Curse. Naras shared his plan with the elders during a gathering. At first they smiled, but when he said he wanted to make a stone wheel and attach it to a wooden cart, they looked worried. "This is not our way," said the head elder. "We have always carried things on poles. Why risk making the mountain spirits angry with strange inventions?" Still, Naras would not give up. He worked with the local blacksmith who helped chip away at a large piece of stone. It was very hard work, and carving a smooth circle took many months. Some people in the village grew interested in Naras's efforts, while others stayed afraid of angering the spirits. Chapter 4: The Chief's Test. The tribe's chief, Loran, was strong and clever. He knew new ideas could help everyone, but he also feared trouble with the spirits. He decided to let Naras and his friends keep working to see if the wheel would truly help or just be a foolish dream. Deep down, Loran worried if it failed, people would lose respect for him. Chapter 5: Betrayal from the Shadows. Word of the rolling stone spread to other tribes. A nearby group lived by the Black Cliffs and wanted the rich hunting grounds around Thunder Creek. Their leader, Hartish, thought the wheel could make his tribe very powerful, especially in moving food and weapons. Under the cover of darkness, Hartish's spy tried to sneak into the workshop where Naras and Hulan were working by moonlight. Hulan spotted a shadow and chased the intruder away. The spy learned very little, but he reported that the invention was real. Chapter 6. The first turn. After weeks of hard work, Naras and Hulan finally made their first wheel, a heavy stone disc with a hole in the middle to fit on a short axle. They made a simple cart out of wood and branches. On the day of the test, everyone in the village came to watch. The cart was loaded with grain and meat, and Hulan held a rope to stop it if it rolled too far. Naras pushed the cart gently. The wheel squeaked, then started to turn. Suddenly, the cart moved more easily than anyone expected. People gasped and cheered. The elders stood by, unsure of what it all meant. Chapter 7. Showdown at the Black Cliffs. The celebration did not last long. Hartish decided to attack the village before they could use the wheel fully. His warriors arrived at the borders of Thunder Creek with weapons. Chief Loran was ready. He placed guards and archers around the village. Naras and Hulan prepared carts filled with heavy stones. When Hartish's warriors rushed in, the stones rolled downhill and crashed into them, causing panic. The attackers, shocked by the new tactic, ran away. Hartish realized he was defeated and ordered a retreat. Chapter 8. A new path. Though the tribe won, many people were hurt and the carts were damaged. The stone wheels also needed more work to make them lighter and easier to use. But everyone saw that this invention was powerful. At sunset, the village met again. People asked if they could build even bigger carts, store their supplies, and travel farther than ever before. The elders were quiet, but Loran saw hope. Naras, Hulan, he said, you have shown us that your idea is not foolish. From now on, you will lead the building of new carts. Our tribe is lucky you did not fear the unknown. People cheered, and Naras felt proud. He knew this was just the beginning. The wheel could change many things. Epilogue. That is how the first wheel in history appeared in Thunder Creek. It was simple, but it changed how people saw the world. Suddenly, they understood they could try new things and move beyond old limits. If a slight push could move a heavy cart, then any daring idea could change their lives. Even though it was a risky path, the most important step was to make that first turn of the wheel and never be afraid to roll it forward. And that, my friends, is how the first wheel was born. Just think, one small idea, one daring experiment, and suddenly the world was never the same. This story reminds us that innovation takes courage and that even the biggest changes start with a simple thought. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories and lessons. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and never be afraid to roll into the future. See you next time.